Yes, I welcome you all for another excellent and beautiful presentation on signal system subject. And today we are going to see the lecture number 7. In this presentation, again, I would like to solve one important example on this energy and then power signal. Okay, so this is the example which I am considering in this presentation. If you see, x of t is equal to 10 cos 4 omega t. This is the given signal. X of t is equal to 10 cos 4 omega t. Is this energy signal or power signal? So in previous presentation, we have considered one example, that is x of t is equal to e power minus 2t into u of t. That is one kind of signal actually, that is exponential signal. X of t is equal to e power minus 2t, or sometimes x of t is equal to e power 2t. Okay, so that is what example for the exponential signal. So whereas this is a cosinusoidal signal, so this is the cosine cos 4 omega t you are having. 10 is the anyhow, it is the amplitude or the magnitude of the signal, whereas cos 4 omega t, it is the cos, means it is a cosinusoidal signal. Okay, therefore, this is the given signal. X of t is equal to 10 cos 4 omega t, and in this you are asking that find out whether is it energy signal or otherwise power signal. Okay, so let us go into the solution part of it. So straightforwardly, we know the important formulas for calculating the energy of the given signal as well as the power of the given signal, right? We'll see the solution, right? So we know that, so this is the given equation, call it as equation number 1. Now we know that the energy of a given signal, energy, what is the formula? The energy E is equal to, what is the formula? It is limit t tends to infinite integral over minus t2 plus t magnitude of x of t whole square into dt. This is your formula. Clear? So energy E is equal to limit t tends to infinite integral over minus t2 plus t magnitude of x of t square into dt. So let us we calculate the integral part of this, means we will calculate first integral over minus t to t magnitude of x of t square dt. You evaluate this integration, you evaluate first, and after that you substitute t tends to infinite within the obtained value. Clear? We first see what is the I mean what will be the value for this integration part. Therefore, let us consider this implies, what I consider this implies minus t to t magnitude of x of t whole square dt. This is equal to, calculate this part now. This is nothing but integral over minus t to t magnitude of, what is x of t actually? X of t is equal to 10 into cos 4 omega t. This is what your x of t. Now for this magnitude, put square into dt. Clear? So now, so apply your simple mathematical simplification and get what is the value of it. So I will erase this part here and I will solve for you here. What could be the value of E for this signal? Let us calculate the integral value of this and obtain what could be its value. So I will erase this also, this part also. This is equal to, this implies integral over minus t to capital T magnitude of x of t, clear, square dt. Further, it is minus t to t. What is it is nothing but magnitude is nothing but simply it is 10 into cos 4 omega t. Clear? Your square is nothing but you have to square this. That is the meaning of it actually. Magnitude is that only. Okay. So you can write without magnitude also x of t. However, it is a positive only. What is the meaning of magnitude? If it is minus or plus, whatever it is, you have finally you have to consider plus only. That is the magnitude meaning. Whereas here x of t is obviously it is a positive signal. 10 cos 4 omega t is the positive one. There is no negative. Okay, that's why not required to always write this magnitude symbol. So simply you write what is cos x of t? It is 10 cos 4 omega t. Take the square, means as per this formula square is there, therefore square it and dt. Now do what is this? Furtherly this can be simplified as how? This can be simplified like this. This implies this this is equal to, if you further integrate it, integral over minus t to t, it is nothing but 10 square. Shall I write like this? It is 10 square and then cos square 4 omega t. This can also be written like this. Clear? So 10 square, 10 into square, 10 square. What is the remaining portion? Cos 4 omega t. Therefore, if you apply the square, it comes cos square. Okay? And this implies further you can write, you take 10 square is nothing but 100. You take 100 as outside. 100 you write like this. It is minus t to t and then you will have here cos square 4 omega t and then dt. That's it. And then again it is nothing but cos square theta. Say for example 4 omega t is everything, the entire portion, if you consider 4 omega t as theta, it is nothing but your cos square theta. Clear? It is nothing but your cos square theta. From the trigonometric identities, so cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. This is the formula. Clear? What is cos square theta? Cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. If you apply this particular a formula here, then this will becomes like this. And again just I will erase here and I will write that step here for you. So as per that trigonometric identity, so this can be written as like this. This is equal to, how you can write? It is 100, clear? 100 into minus t to t. What is cos square theta? It is 1 plus cos 2 into, as per this formula, 1 plus cos 2 theta. What is theta here? 4 omega t. 4 omega t you can take as your theta by 2 into dt. Clear? Clear? And then what is the next step? What is the next step? Very simple. It is nothing to feel difficult. Okay, it's very simple actually. And furtherly this can also be written as the next step. This equal to, now it is by 2. Take the 2 outside, then you can write it is 100 by 2 basically. Okay, it is minus t to t. Okay, what is there? 1 plus cos of 2 into 4. You can multiply here. 2 into 4 it is 8 omega t into dt. Clear? And finally this becomes 50. 100 by 2 is nothing but directly 50 into minus t to t. Okay, it is same, 1 plus cos 8 omega t into dt. And furtherly you can expand like this. Okay, and in the next step how you can write actually? Right, so I will erase here and the next step will be like this. the next step will be, this is equal to 50. You just expand this term. You put a big bracket like this, and it is minus t to capital T 1 into dt. Two terms are there, no? 1 plus cos omega 8 omega t means 1 into dt. You can write 1 into dt for this first term, and then plus again write minus t to t, I mean second one. If you apply, okay, if I am expanding here for my convenient, so you can write here cos 8 omega t dt. Clear? You can write, you can expand this particular as like this. Clear? Then what you will get here in the next step, what you will get here, this is equal to 50 is always, it is there in outside. If you apply this integration to 1, means that what you know, so integration, your derivative will be cancelled out, and only you will have here 1 into small t. See clearly. So integral of 1 into dt, 1 is nothing but it is a constant. Therefore integral 1 into dt only. There 1 into dt is dt. D nothing but derivative. Your derivative integration will be both opposite to each other. Therefore both will be cancelled out. You will have small t here. So in place of small t, okay, a small t will be remains here. Then for this, in small t you apply minus t2 plus t as a limits, means upper limit and then lower limit you have to apply in this. Okay, in this, and in this big bracket consider a small bracket for this, and this is equal to integral of cos theta. Again you consider it as a, okay, integral of cos theta. What is integral of cos theta? So again from the definition of this trigonometric, so you remember this, your d by dx of sin theta or d by dx of sin x is equal to cos x. Clear? And d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. These you have to remember. So integral of sin x dx is equal to minus cos x, and integral of cos x dx is equal to simply you will have sin x only. These are the formulas which you need to remember. D by dx of sin x is equal to cos x, as well as d by dx of cos x is equal to minus sin x. And if you take the integral of the sin x, simply the opposite will come. Okay, here minus sin will come here. If you take the integration here, so it will be plus will be comes like this. So therefore as per this, integral of cos theta, now integral of cos theta, this entire thing I am considering as theta. Therefore integral of cos into theta. So integral of cos x into dx, nothing but cos theta. What is the answer? Sin theta. Therefore integral of cos is sin. Therefore you can write it is sin theta. Sin theta is nothing but sin 8 omega t. 8 omega t is the theta by again if you take the integral of 8 omega t, 8 omega comes in numerator part. Again in this you substitute minus t to capital T. I think you understood the simplification of this integral part, because it is, if it is directly cos x, sin x will be, but here your theta, x is nothing but theta, that is 8 omega t. Again if you integrate cos of something, that is sin, integral of cos is sin, again 8 omega t is there. For that integration will be taken. If you integral 8 omega t, then with respect to dt you are taking, that's why the t will be out here, becomes 1. This 8 omega comes under denominator part. Therefore, and the next step will be your 50 is outside only. And here in the small t, if you apply the upper limit, if you apply the upper limit, it is capital T. So in place of small t, you apply the upper limit first, means capital T you have to substitute, minus, always you know the I mean how to apply the limits, no? Upper limit minus lower limit. That is how we have to apply the limitations. Okay, so this is the upper limit minus lower limit. So as per the formula, minus should come, minus, and then again in t place you write the minus t. Then so in t place if you write minus t will come. So you again close this bracket and plus here your what you will get here, what you will get, it is nothing but again in omega. So in omega actually, or otherwise you write the in t place you write it is sin 8 omega capital T. You substitute capital T first into 8 omega, clear, upper limit minus, what is the lower limit? It is sin of 8 omega minus t. In place of t you have to apply minus t, that's it, 8 omega. This is after application of limitations, upper limit and then lower limit in place of t. Then it becomes like this only. Then what will be the next step? What will be the next step? So your next step will be, almost all we came to the conclusion of the problem. It is a simple mathematical simplification, so nothing to feel difficult actually. It is simply applying the mathematical simplification only. Okay, but you need to little bit patience while substituting, then only you will enjoy the result of this problem actually. So then it is 50 into, so here, so this first term is there, no, t minus of minus plus, therefore t plus t you will get, definitely it is 2t, clear, minus of minus plus, minus into minus plus, so t plus t, 2t, therefore it is 2t, so you can put in a bracket 2t plus 1 by 8 omega. Shall I take outside? I can take outside 8 omega. Actually I can take, okay, I can take 1 by 8 omega outside. Then definitely what you will get actually, it is sin 8 omega t, okay, minus here sin of 8 omega minus t means sin of minus theta form is there. Sin of minus theta, this is sin of minus theta. 8 omega t is nothing but sin of minus 8 omega t you can write. Means obviously it is looking like sin of minus theta. Sin of minus theta here. Clear? So sin of minus, what is the sin of minus theta? So sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Sin of minus theta is equal to minus sin theta. Therefore you can write minus sin theta. Then if that minus and this minus, you will have plus here, plus sin theta. Sin theta is nothing but again you will get sin 8 omega t only. Clear? This is what you will get actually. Understood? Sin of 8 omega t. So this minus you can write here also, that is sin of minus 8 omega t. Minus 8 omega t if you consider as a theta, that is sin of minus theta. Sin of minus theta minus sin theta. Minus will come before this, so that minus and this minus will get pulsed here. Sin 8 omega t will be there. Now what is the almost all, this is the last step. This is the last step what we are going to simplify is, this is equal to, it is 50 into, it is 2t plus 1 by 8 omega, 8 omega, or otherwise. Now one important thing that you need to remember, if this kind of problem is given, means that 10 cos omega t or a sin omega t, like that, if x of t is given in this fashion, finally in place of omega you need to substitute omega is equal to, what is the actual value? Omega is equal to 2 pi f, no? And furtherly 2 pi, what is f actually? 1 by t, nothing but 2 pi by t. So this value in place of omega you should apply 2 pi by t. That you must remember. Means that wherever omega is there, means here also in omega place, now finally at last you must apply 2 pi by t here. Remember that you must apply 2 by t here, and if you apply here, it is sin of 8 2 pi by t into t plus again sin of 8 into 2 pi by t into t. you have to, in place of omega, you need to apply 2 pi by t. This you have to remember. Therefore, this t will be cancelled out, this t will be cancelled out. Then remember that if you see in the bracket term, if you see this sin 8 into 2, actually it is 8 into 2. 8 into 2, it is a 16 pi. 16 pi actually. Here also 16 pi. So remember that sin of pi, you remember that one identity. Sin of pi means sin of 180. Okay, sin 1 pi or sin 1 into pi you can write. Sin 1 into pi or sin 2 into pi means 180 multiplied by some constant, any value, means finally sin 180 value if you consider. So sin 180 value is, obviously you will get, it is 0. It is 0. Therefore, obviously what I want to say is that this value becomes 0 and you will get 0 here. And finally, the total part you will get 0 here. Finally, you will get 0 here. And what you will get, so you will get 50 into 2 into t only, means 50 into t only. 50 into 2 is the 100. 100 into t is your energy. This is what your energy. Clear? I think you are getting. So finally, what you will get, I will write here. This is what the last step actually. Therefore, the energy, this implies the energy is equal to what you will get, 50 into this 2 into t only. All this part will becomes 0. So it is nothing but 100t. 50 into 200, 100t. This is what your energy actually. This is what your energy. But one thing you remember, this is not energy, but it's not energy. Sorry, it's not. This is the value of this particular integration. Means minus t to t, clear, x of t square. This is the, this value only. This is the, your 100t is nothing but the value of this integral. This part is 100t. Now, what is the thing we need to apply? Now, if for this integral, if you add limit t tends to infinite, that is what I have to apply. Means that this integral we have obtained, this integral is nothing but 100 to t. Means for this 100 to t, you need to apply limitations. This is nothing but limit t tends to infinite 100t. So this is equal to, so in this 100 into t, in this particular parameter, apply t tends to infinite. So means that 100 into infinity. This means 100 into infinity. How much? It is infinity. So this is your energy. This is what your energy. Therefore, what is the energy now? Energy is equal to infinite. Energy is equal to infinite. Therefore, I will write here. So therefore, finally, for this particular problem, what is your energy? Energy is equal to how much? Infinite. You obtained the energy value is infinite for this problem. Energy is infinite. Clear? Then what is the average power? What is the average power? What is the average? Average power is nothing but it is limit t tends to infinite. Only the thing is the entire formula is same. Only thing is 1 by 2t will come. Limit t tends to infinite, 1 by 2t will come actually. The rest of the formula, everything is same. Means that I will write here for you. The energy part is completed. We obtained the energy value. Energy is equal to, what is the value? Infinite. Clear? Now, what is the power? What is the power? Power is equal to limit t tends to infinite, limit t tends to infinite, 1 by 2t integral over minus t to t magnitude of x of t square into dt. Only if you forget 1 by 2t, if you see the rest part, it is nothing but it is the formula of your energy, no? That's what means that what actually this I can take Okay, so we have obtained the everything, this integral part actually. This integral we calculated means limit t tends to infinite 1 by 2t, nothing but this integral part we have calculated, no? In the for calculation of the energy, what is that we have seen? Actually, it is 100t. We got 100t basically. 100t you got. Clear? Simply you substitute that only. This entire part we have calculated this particular integral value obtained already, that we have seen that the value of that is nothing but 100 into t. So if you apply the same here, then here t and t gets cancels out. Then what is this actually? This is equal to limit t tends to infinite. What will be there? It is 100 by 2. 100 by 2 is how much? It is 50. Therefore, is there any t value is there? No. Therefore, if you apply t tends to infinite in this constant, only constant remains. Therefore, your power P is equal to how much, 50 watts. 50 watts. This is the answer, power. This is the power of that signal. Now you conclude one statement. Now you can conclude this particular signal. What you obtain? If you see the problem or solution part, what is the energy? Energy is infinite. Power is some finite value is there. Therefore, if you recall from our just previous presentation, this is nothing but a periodic signal. This is nothing but a periodic signal. For a periodic signal, the period is finite. The period is finite, whereas the energy is infinite. The energy is infinite. Clear? Therefore, if you recall our previous presentation, there I have already explained you this. I already mentioned this point. For a periodic signal, the power is finite and the energy is infinite. Therefore, the given signal is a periodic. It is a periodic, definitely it is a periodic signal, and also called as it is a power signal. It is called a power signal. Why? Because it has finite power as well as it has the infinite energy. Therefore, the given problem is the given x of t. Therefore, x of t is equal to 10 cos 4 omega t is nothing but is a power signal. Is a power signal. This is what our final statement. Clear? So with this, I will finish off today's presentation, and we will see some more examples and beautiful examples, and especially the questions or examples which have already asked in the previous examinations, especially GATE examinations, and from UPSC CIS examinations questions we will select and we will solve those questions in the subsequent presentations. I hope that you have enjoyed this session, and definitely okay. With this, we'll finish off this, and see you in the next presentation. Have a nice day.